On this episode, we'll explore the wonderful world of chard and talk to a talented chef and a seasoned farmer about how to buy and prepare this delicious ingredient. Then we'll head into the kitchen to prepare a dish easy enough for any home cook. First things first, how exactly do you pronounce this lovely leafy green? According to Merriam-Webster, chard is pronounced with a ch sound, like chocolate or choo-choo. But what exactly is chard? Well, it's a member of the beet family and is a leafy green similar to spinach. And guess what? It's jam-packed with nutritional value. It's an excellent source of vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber, and also contains large amounts of iron and potassium. Okay, so now we know how to say it and how good it is for us. So let's pay a visit to Jay Strauss, chef and owner of Westville restaurant in New York City, to find out some great tips on how to best prepare chard. What would you say is your favorite way to prepare it?
I would say basically with any vegetable, if you really want to taste the vegetable, then just don't mess with it too much. Saute it, a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of shallots.
So you're supposed to pull out the rib first,
Yep.
Is that correct?
I would cut the ends off. Maybe if you have a dog that has an organic diet, you can feed the dog bits of this. So let's say you had this leaf. Okay, we've already cut the end off. Now we're going to start peeling the leaves. I would take this and chop it up and use it. There's flavor here, there's nutrients, there's no reason to throw this out. And it will add another texture to the dish. And then get it in your pan, saute it. You're in the oil now. I think it's nice to add a little bit of white wine, a dry white wine. The alcohol will evaporate. What you're gonna be left with is the sweetness of the wine. And I think that's about it.
So it sounds like anybody could do this.
Anybody can do this.
So it's healthy and simple to prepare. But what should you look for when you're shopping for chard? Let's go to the farmer's market and talk with Bill Maxwell, owner and operator of Maxwell Farms. What should I look for in a bunch of chard to ensure that I'm getting the best bunch I can possibly get?
Well, you want the leaves to look lively.
Those look lively.
These look lively. You know, there's different seasons for chard too. If you want to strictly shop seasonally, spring and fall are, you know, the best times to buy chard. When the weather's cooler. Some things you'll pay more at a farm stand for, but chard isn't one of those things. I think you're going to pay the same price or even a little less at a farmer's market, and you're going to get something that's probably fresher.
Thanks for all the info, Bill. I'm getting hungry, so let's head to the kitchen and saute up some Swiss chard. All right, so we have some beautiful rainbow chard that we picked up at the Union Square Green Market. And we're gonna take Jay's suggestion and make a sauteed Swiss chard with shallots and garlic. So what I'm doing now is separating the leafy part from the stem. We need to add this part to the saute pan long before we add all of this very delicate leafy green. So we're gonna go ahead and cut off the ends just so we have nice fresh pieces, but I'm gonna save these for later. All right, so just cut them into nice pieces. So I have 2 shallots here that I've chopped. And the last thing that I need, garlic. So my oil has already been heating in the pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw in all of it. Oh, I love when that sizzles like that. It's the best. Everything in there. And last but not least, I'm gonna add in the garlic. All right, while those are sizzling up, we need to hit it with a little bit of salt. So I'm gonna add the leafy portion of my chard into my saute pan. All right, mix that up a little bit. All right, and here comes the fun part. A little bit of white wine. It's gonna add a ton of flavor and a lot of sizzle. And the last thing that I'm gonna do, that Jay recommended, is just add a nice bit of butter. Just a little bit, it's gonna add a real richness. Well, this chard is basically done. I'm gonna just sprinkle it with a little bit of sea salt to finish it off and plate it up. Now, I like to serve my chard alongside my favorite fish, but feel free to use whatever you choose. I like salmon here. Isn't that gorgeous? It's beautiful, it's simple, it's healthy, and you can do it in your very own kitchen. And the best part about cooking chard is you get to eat it when you're done. Now, what was that Jay said?
If you have a dog, you can feed the dog bits of this.
Phoebe, James,